What's up, everybody? OMMPgrower coming to you live from California. And I'm here at the Okie Dokie Farm, where I have been before in a previous video, and I'm back doing an update showing different progresses and new technology and advances that they have done over here in their warehouse. So, what's going on over here in this room besides vegetative growth?
Pretty much vegetative growth, and that we're developing some moms.
Nice.
From seed, so it takes a while.
Indeed.
Yeah. We've got a combination right now. We're using of the T5s and the HPS in our other veg facility that we're now building. We're going to go with the T5s and some metal halide. See.
Sounds great.
In that.
Yeah, it's always a good idea to use the two different light spectrums.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what you got going on in the next room.
So yeah, did you check out our turbo cloner?
Boom, turbo cloner.
It's empty right now, and then we use Organics Alive tea for our mycorrhizae in our reservoirs to keep those happy roots.
Nice.
But this is our small turbo cloner. We have a 96 site one over in the other building.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great. And you got the dome for yours.
Yeah, I find that it helps in this dry climate.
Nice, yes. Alrighty then. So this is an amazing room.
So let's move on to the original flower room.
Alright.
Oh, it should be the original flower room. This is Oz.
Welcome to Oz.
One of the first ones. I mean, everybody's seen it with plants in it, so.
Well, it's important to see what a room looks like after you crop it. Because most people's rooms, after they crop it, they look like poo. There's crap all over the floor, and everything's dusty and dirty.
Well, we get that way too. This one has been pretty much mucked out. And
the only difference is you clean it afterwards, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not everybody does that.
Every time.
Not everybody does that.
Well, that's why they have bugs or diseases. So we use the these manifolds that we get from West Coast Grower. That well, actually, we hook them up to our nutrient barrel, or that is pumped in via a submersible pump, and it's on a photosensitive timer, and then the plants get fed all night, every so often, like every 4 hours, depending. Near the end of flower, they start drinking a whole lot.
Sure, sometimes you gotta adapt.
Yeah,
definitely.
And that timer is great for that.
For sure. And this is a 6,000 watt setup.
Yeah.
In case anyone was wondering.
We opted to go with the piping through the ring for our lights, so that
I remember that last time.
Move them around. We weren't sure exactly where we wanted to have them and how this room was going to lay out, and that really helped us a lot. So we just continue that in all of our other rooms.
It's a smart idea.
Yeah, I really like it.
This is the clean room.
This is where all the work happens.
Yeah.
We make cocoa. We do transplanting. We make RO over there. All of our lights are controlled by the Helios, depending on the 6,000 watt, it's a 6, and this one is an 8,000 watt room. So I had an Infinity ballast go bad on me, and I haven't gotten a warranty replacement yet, so I threw a Raider in there.
A Raider. Just win, baby.
By EP.
Alright.
So this is Solopus.
Solopus room.
This is currently
8,000 watts.
This has just started week 4 on the new nutrient regime that is organic. I'm not going to compete with urea. Now we have the nets up because we grow a tall, lanky plant, the OGs. So it just really helps if we keep them netted. These are all 3-gallon Aurora root pots with cocoa. Using these manifolds.
Beautiful.
Set up the same way, like
You have dual reservoirs here.
Yeah. I find that it's better to run more reservoirs than try to use one, because if you've got plants that, like, if I'm doing grape ape, I'm going to do 2 trays and then I'm going to supplement some Botanicare grape in there to help it out.
Yeah.
And then I don't want that to happen in my OGs. So
definitely.
That's what I do.
That sweet grape is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. I used it on our first run of grape ape and it was phenomenal.
Nice.
Phenomenal. So pretty much the same setup. We've got the fans all the way around. We've got our carbon filter over here. We've got our RO for this room. We've got the lights up on the pole using the programs. We're running filtered air through the hoods because that's the only exit air that we have out of this room.
Perfect.
Last 8,000 watt room is going to be dedicated after this run to just CBDs. This is a strain right here called ACDC. It's also known as Charlotte's Web. It's just known as ACDC in California. 18% CBD and 0.3 to 0.9% THC. And we're finding a lot of good results for our medical patients with this one.
That's beautiful.
And then again, set up the same way with the pipes and the pro grips. And what I did differently is I split off into 2 smaller
carbon filters
for these.
And how do you like that so far?
I think I get more efficient flow through the hoods, splitting it up. So I like it. This room stays cooler.
That's great.
Yeah. And where I live, it's an issue. Heat is a big issue.
Now over here I see some CO2 tanks.
Yeah, we kind of, right now we're running just tanks in these rooms.
Do you run CO2 in all your rooms?
We do, after week 4.
Awesome.
4, 5, and 6 usually we run them.
That's when you pump it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I found if I run it any later, it hit its maturity.
The thing that I find amazing so much about this garden is you can come into any one of these rooms and zoom in on any one of these leaves. For example, here's a big old leaf right here. Look at that sucker. And you see no deficiencies, no bug mites, or marks or root aphids or any of that stuff. And for having a room of, or a garden of this caliber in size, you know, to have everything so clean is really amazing. And if you look down right here, that's why. I mean, here's the floors. Everything is clean in here. The trays, everything is clean in here. You don't see a single leaf, a fallen leaf on the table. If a leaf falls, it's picked up. Where are the yellow leaves at? They're not here. No, they don't. Yellow leaves cause or attract bugs.
Yeah.
Those don't exist in this garden.
Exactly.
And that's the reason, because you spend the time and you have professional people on your team, because you've chosen qualified people to help you create this garden, and those people also take this seriously. And in order to have a serious garden, you have to take serious precautions.
Exactly.
And that's where most people...
Our guys wear lab jackets, hair nets, foot covers. This is an exception to the rule right now, you and I standing in here, which is not a good example for my employees. But
for sure.
Yeah, we take cleanliness very serious. This is medicine. This isn't just, you know, something that we're playing at. It's serious. This helps save people.
Indeed. You guys are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. Lights are on.
Lights are on.
Lights are on. Da, da, da.
Boom. Beautiful. So if anybody in California wants to get a hold of these wonderful people and need any access to any of these meds, you want to contact?
You can contact us through our website at copern420.com. There's email address there and our phone number. And I'm always open to help anybody out.
All right. So I will post that link in the description, and you know, contact them if you have any questions, and they'll obviously screen and make sure that you're legit, and take it from there.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me and the Goonies over, and
we love having you.
Beautiful garden. It's always a pleasure to come here. And
pleasure to have you here.
Well, thank you, and keep up the great success.
Thanks.
All right. Peace out. Team Goonies, dabbing it up.
Smoking some
flowers.
Some good flowers.
All kinds of good flowers.
Nice.
Grapefruit, Girl Scouts.
Grapefruit decent.
Any grape ape?
Not here.
Michael had some over
Some
there.
earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
We
Nice.
banged it out. We actually thought,
I
oh,
got to try the grape
this is as good
Nice.
as OMMP.
Ha!
Almost.
All right, that's better. I'm sure it was amazing.
Well,
What do we have over here? Oh my God! Did you show them the hat?
oh, no. No, we still have the hat. Here's the traveling hat. Looking forward to getting some more signatures on your next trip.
Yes,
Shortly.
definitely.
Very shortly.
Yeah, I really hope so. All right, and before we close out of this segment, I wanted to show you guys the final piece of the puzzle, and we are here.
We just acquired a 4,000 square foot warehouse that the landlord is marijuana friendly, so he knows what we're doing up front. So I don't have to worry about, you know, putting all the money into it and then getting kicked out. So here we're building walls for the main grow room, the flower rooms. And that'll encompass a little over 1,200 square feet. And I plan on having 24,000 watts grown in here. In the back, that little room that is all drywalled off and is now being prepped for the veg area. It's got a mini split in there of its very own, and we'll have 4 big trays in there going just for veg.
Nice.
To keep this going. So this is the future.
Nice.
This will just a little over double what our production is now.
Wow.
Yeah. This the loft area is going to be storage, and then underneath is going to be our drying room. So
Perfect.
I think we'll have plenty of room to hang the plants to dry in there.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, yeah, this is kind of a blank slate right now, so we'll keep everybody updated. We'll try to do this in logical, small sections of, you know, this is what we did, and keep a journal on the construction and then the first flower.
Nice. So
see how we go.
Make sure you follow Okie Dokie Farm, and that way you can keep up on this build out of this 12,000 square foot.
It's 4,000 square foot building. We're going to do 1,200 square feet under flower to begin.
The flowering, yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was.
The Field of Dreams.
Yep, it's going to be the Field of Dreams. That's the name.
Nice. So tune in, subscribe, click the little button that says get alerts. So if they post a video, you get an email for that, so you can keep up with it. And because like they said, they're not going to be posting a ton of videos, so you don't want to forget about it. So make sure you subscribe for the updates as well, and that way you know, you can keep up with this cool grow and see how something of this caliber is designed and made. You know, there's going to be things that you probably are going to think that you can do your way, but watch how they do it, and maybe you'll learn something. And if you have any input, that's good input and nice, you know, that's always helpful for anybody. So
yeah, it's always nice to hear other people's views, because sometimes we get caught into a system that we're doing and it isn't necessarily the most efficient, but it works for us.
For sure.
You know, there's no right, wrong way. There's, you know, what works for you.
Right. Walls are going up, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
It looks very professional here, and also, and don't forget, if you're in Southern California area,
yeah,
and you want information on how to meet up with these wonderful people, make sure you contact them on the email that's in the description.
Awesome.
And a lot of people you see on the Facebook thread saying, I can't get meds, or I'm doing extracts and I can't find, you know, product, or I'm running an edible company and I need, you know, this and that, or I need clones. With a warehouse grow op this size, these people are a great asset to anybody in the Southern California area. So, you know,
we've made a lot of connections over the years. We've been doing this for 6 years now, so
definitely,
yeah, we're pretty connected.
So don't be left out and get connected.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, and remember, do the right thing.
That's it.
All right.
Always remember.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.
And do the right thing.
All right. OMMPgrower, Okie Dokie Farm.